To discuss the latest developments in the Duterte arrest, we welcome Dr. Satoru Nagao, who is a fellow at the Hudson Institute in Tokyo, Japan. Dr. Nagao, we just heard there from Duterte making comments saying that he was responsible for what happened. How significant is this video release message?
This message is a relatively honest message came from Duterte. Because from his remark, it is unavoidable for him to take charge of this drug war and operation. And but at the same time, this time, President Bongo Marcos' decision is related with the domestic politics, even if there is international aspect related to ICC or Interpol. Because during Duterte was the president, Philippines has already left from ICC, so there is no duty or responsibility the Philippines need to send Duterte to the ICC. But in case of Interpol can deal with this situation. That's why Philippines cooperate with Interpol and arrest him to send former President Duterte to the ICC. So domestic politics aspect is more strong, I want to say, is because the supporter of the Bongo Marcos and the supporter of the former President Duterte is different. Supporter of the Marcos is located in the Luzon Island, the northern part of the Philippines. And the former President Duterte got support in the Mindanao mainly, which is the southern part of the Philippines. During the election in 2022, president election, this is both two groups allied and won the election. Because their supporter from north and south, Bongo Marcos got both of two. But now the two groups are big group in the domestic politics, and their policy is a little bit different. Bongo Marcos is especially try to resist China's expansion. But in case of the former President Duterte's policy is negotiate with China to concede a little and try to moderate China's expansion. So policy is different in this case, and there are many other differences in the policies. So that's why now the President Bongo Marcos and compete with former allied former President Duterte's group, and now Marcos sent international frame to send Duterte to the ICC, and this is one of the decisions to win the competition, I believe.
Yes, and looking at the support that Duterte has received, of course there is many of the public who think that his war on drugs was the right decision. But given now he is being held in the Netherlands, in The Hague, and is in detention, how will that impact his party and his political movement? You've mentioned already there the divide that sits, but the people also being divided on this issue, that must be potentially leading to further unrest.
In case of the popularity in the Philippines, yes, this is controversial because it is true that Duterte's drug war is a little bit too strong to kill many drug dealers or the potential drug dealers. That was human rights violation, it is clear. But at the same time, Philippines policy, domestic policy is indeed, unfortunately, very poor. And that's why such kind of the extreme measure contribute a lot, some certain Filipino people believe. So popularity of the former President Duterte is relatively high because of these extreme measures to deal with drugs. So that's why this is controversial. If the level of the politics is not too high, extreme measure is crime or not is controversial. That is the situation this court will face, I think. So currently the ICC try to send many they try to arrest many leaders of the countries, but each region has each standard in this. So how to apply the international standards is a little bit controversial issue, I believe.
Yes, and Dr. Nagao, to bring an end to this shorter discussion, we have seen, of course, China respond in recent days, warning the ICC of not politicising arrests and these warrants. Do you think that outside of China as well, there will be an impact in the Asian region following this arrest, and what might that be?
Of course, such kind of ICC decision will affect many regional politics. That's true, but at the same time, very limited. I also believe, because originally ICC do not have so strong power. For example, the ICC asked Mongolia to arrest Putin, but Mongolian government ignored it. Such kind of situation has happened. Now, America do not belong to the ICC, but at the same time, they impose sanctions to some ICC members because of the ICC's decision is anti-Israel. So these factors, many countries show their strength, and this move prove that ICC's power is very limited. So under such kind of situation, if ICC try to show one kind of the achievement to apply the Duterte, this is one case of the achievement that true ICC shows how important, but at the same time, still for many countries, ICC is one of the international organizations which do not have enough power to make their decision. So that's why current world, national government is most strong government, not international organization. That is a fact we are watching.
Dr. Satoru Nagao, as always, thank you very much for your time.